Hello, hello everyone, and welcome back to Jillies Nails, where we do nail art on natural nails every Tuesday, Thursday, and Saturday. Today, I actually have two manicures for you. This is a first impressions of some Beauty Big Bang products. The first one is a magnetic polish, and I'm showing you the magnet that comes with it, and that usually the round ends repel the polish, so it pushes it away. So if you kind of hold it straight over your nail, it'll leave a circle. And if you want it to pull together and make a line, you use the long square end. So for my base coat, I'm going to use Sinful Colors Blacklist. It is a matte black polish. It dries to a matte finish. I used one coat underneath. And I realized after I painted my thumb how stupid that was, because matte polish tends to be a little tackier and stickier. Um, it adheres better to things on top of it. So it didn't let the magnetic polish move around. So I went back in and put on a coat of Such Veet Quick Dry real quick, hoping that it would make it smooth out, and it does. So I'm actually able to go in and get the magnets to work on the rest of my nails. So do not use a matte polish or it will not work correctly. So the shade is a duochrome. It's purple to green. I think it's really pretty. And I had originally intended to try to make heart shapes in the magnetic polish, and it just did not work with this polish. So I just went through and did the various lines and circles so you can see how the magnets work. And this is real time, how long you kind of have to hold the magnet over the polish to get it to move the way you want. And I am as close to my nail as I can get, but I got a line. It worked. And if you don't want it that strong, don't hold it that long or don't hold it as close. The closer and longer you hold it, the more pronounced the line will be. And on this one, I'm going to go in and use the round end of it, so it'll kind of leave a hole in the middle. It almost looks like a black hole. So I'm using that one, and it's going to repel the polish away from the magnet. So as you can see, some of the polish moved out towards the edges, and there's kind of a hole in the middle. That's because it was repelled. I have so much fun playing with these magnetic polishes. There's so many different possibilities. Like you could hold it over the end of your nails and kind of do a French tip with magnets. There's definitely the 9D one. I'll put that in here for you to see it. Like I'll put it in the cards right above. We're at what, 245? Okay. I'll put it in at the 245 mark so that you can see. That one's with gel, and in my opinion, the gel ones work a little bit better than the normal magnetic polishes. Um, you have more time to play with it and manipulate it before it dries. So I kind of prefer the gel ones, although I do not personally like to wear gel that often. It lifts on me no matter what I do, no matter how I prep it, it still comes off in 4 or 5 days, so what's the point? That's kind of how I look at it. Except for when it comes to the black hole stuff, that's really cool. So I'm going to go through quickly and just put a quick dry top coat. This is Such Veet on there to lock everything in. Now if you want to do 2 coats of this, you can. You know, it'll change the design up if you do. So generally I just do one, and actually I kind of would normally just do one nail, wait about 30 seconds, put a top coat on, do the next nail, wash, rinse, and repeat. Although sometimes if you do that, it can make it bubble, so you have to be very careful with it. But this is the color from Beauty Big Bang. It does look purple on the bottle, but it is a purple to green duochrome polish. It's very pretty in person. It doesn't photograph that well, but it's very pretty in person. So for the next one, I wanted to try out this holographic polish from Beauty Big Bang. This was a color I hadn't really seen for a holographic polish before, and I was very intrigued to see how it actually looked on the nails. Ooh, it's late, ladies and gents. Ooh, excuse me, it's like 11:30. Yeah, it's almost 11:30 at night. I'm getting old. I can't hang with the young kids anymore. As you can see, the first coat on that is insanely sheer. So my guess would be that you could also use this as a hollow glitter topper. I'm going to try that again because I do try the black polish in here for stamping, and as you'll see, I did not like it. So I think I'm going to try the black polish again and try this one as a topper as well. Now I showed that I painted 2 coats, but it actually took 3, and I did get to full opacity at 3. If you've been watching me for any length of time, you know I get real pissy about polishes that take 3 coats. But look at that hollow. Now, in my studio, under my normal lights, it doesn't show up. But as soon as I put a phone on it, or as soon as I go outside, it just flares like crazy. It's very, very holographic, but it does not look like it at all when you're painting it on. So it is a linear holographic polish. It's kind of I don't know how to explain the color. It's not quite a rose gold. It's very, very pale gold, with a linear holographic in it. It's a nice polish, and if you don't mind 3 coats, highly recommend it. And I'm definitely going to try it out as a top coat. Now, this is the plate that came in the Mani by Me box that I reviewed Tuesday. So this was the bonus plate that came in it, and I just kind of laughed about this one because to me it looked like all the crap that they didn't get on other plates, but they liked the design, but it didn't fit on another plate, so they put it on this one. Now these first 2 swipes I'm showing you, I am trying that Beauty Big Bang polish. Okay, and here's the full disclosure on that. Again, these were sent to me in PR. I believe I requested this stamping polish. However, I'm not 100% sure. And when I went online to look, the polish bottles do not specify stamping polish or not, but most of them are labeled as stamping polish online. So I'm not sure. If it is supposed to be a black stamping polish, honest truth, it didn't work with that design. I did not like it. But I am going to play with it some more and see if I can get it to work. It may have just been this design was very detailed and very tiny. It actually has little bitty circles in it, kind of like chain links almost. So it is a very, very detailed design, and some stamping plates are kind of picky about what polish they'll work well with. Sometimes they just don't like thinner polishes. So, you know, first impression, not so much for stamping, but I'm going to play with it and keep trying. The polish I ended up using for the design is the Maniology Straight Up Black. And I thought this was a really cute way. I'm very into simple manicures when I have short nails. I just don't feel like there's a whole lot of room personally to get overly fancy. So something cute and classic and kind of simple, just a few lines or a geometric shape, looks really adorable. So I really hope you enjoyed this. I'll put a playlist in the upper right hand corner if you want to check out more videos. Thanks for watching. Bye.